Okay, hello, welcome. My name is Adrian. Welcome to the channel English with Adrian, helping you to increase your English, expand your vocabulary, and speak like a native Englishman. Let's get started looking at adverbs of frequency. Because they talk about when something happened and what was done, ranging from always to never. Always, always to never. Like all the time and never. Yeah, let's do that again. 100%. Yeah, to never. Yeah. I always, I always teach English. I nearly always, um, nearly, oh, I don't know, nearly always something. I nearly always drive everywhere. I very often learn Chinese. I usually learn Spanish. I often read a book. I often learn more about business, more about YouTube, more about the world. I frequently travel. I frequently read a business book. Frequently. Yeah. More often than not. 100% to say 80. Frequently. I regularly, whoops, get rid of that. I regularly go to Spain. I regularly go to Spain, like once or twice a year. I sometimes record more videos when I need to. I occasionally have a student from Taiwan. I always have students from China. I occasionally, quite rarely actually, have a student from Taiwan. Quite rarely, to be honest. Quite rarely. Yeah. I rarely, I rarely have a student from Japan. Maybe like twice a year. Maybe. Very rarely. I hardly ever uh I hardly ever go to London. Maybe like once a quarter. Hardly ever. I almost never go to Scotland. Been there once in 10 years. But I never lose my temper. Never. Never. I am always calm. I am often tired. Often tired. So let's look at the sentence structure. Subject, an adverb of frequency, activity, and time phrase. So I, subject, always, adverb of frequency, read a book, activity, time phrase, before I go to bed. I always record my videos before I upload them onto YouTube. I never travel to well, I rarely fly from Birmingham International when 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 I go to Spain. Rarely. Although I really should, but rarely. But then another structure. Subject be. The be verb. Subject be, adverb of frequency, time phrase. He is rarely on time. I I am often tired. I am often tired. I am often tired in the day before I sleep. She is always she is always ahead of schedule. She's always ahead of schedule. She's always there. She's always there. What's that all about? She's always there. Then we have adverbs of expressions of frequency. Adverbs and expressions of frequency can be used to describe more accurately when something happened as they sit at the end of the phrase. So these expressions of frequency, like when things happened, how frequent, how often, they sit at the end of the phrase. More accurately, end of the phrase. So I often speak to her. Oh, when something happened as they sit at the end of the phrase. I regularly post on YouTube. I always post on YouTube. Every day I upload a video. I always upload a video on YouTube. I hardly ever talk to them. Hardly ever. Hardly ever. It rarely rains now. It rarely rains, but recently, last night, was a lot of rain. Wow. I always upload a video to YouTube. Always. Yeah. I speak to her 5 times a week. 5 times a week. Every week, yeah. I go for a swim every Tuesday. Every Tuesday I go for a swim. I go to the gym 10 times a month. 10 times a month. I've gone 7 times so far. 7? 7. 7. So I've gone to the gym 7 out of 10 times this month so far. Yeah. She goes with me to Spain once a year. I go to Spain, and she goes with me to Spain once a year. Although really, we should go to Spain 2, 3, 4 times a year. We really should. Definitely. But then we can use these adverbs of frequency within questions, such as how often and when, as they help describe when something happened. How often do I go to Spain? Oh, how often do I learn Spanish on Duolingo? Duolingo every day. She goes oops, not that one. She goes to London when she has business. She goes to London when she needs to. I go to London when I need to. I rarely go to London. I go to London when I have business, and I'm going to have business in the future to sort out in London. I don't know when. How often do you go to Spain? How often do you go to Spain? I have never been to Mexico, but I often go to Spain once or twice a year, as in Gibraltar, La Linea, Canary Islands soon. I often go to Spain. Yeah. When you speak English, you are also improving your skills. When you speak English, you're improving your skills. When I speak Spanish, I'm improving my Spanish. When I speak Chinese, I'm improving my Chinese, yeah. When do you have breakfast? When? 9 o'clock? 10 o'clock? 7? 6? How often do you have breakfast? Every day? Once a day? Every other day? When? When? I try to read a book every month. I read a book every month. It depends on things, but I try. Definitely, I try. How often do you have toast for breakfast? Rarely. Toast for breakfast? Oh, not really. I often have I often I often have a cooked meal for breakfast. Or I often, not really, but I may skip breakfast and have it later on. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe. But yeah, but we can use adverbs of frequency to ask questions as to when things happen or how often. Yeah, 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 yeah. I regularly teach English. I sometimes speak Chinese. I almost never, I almost never lose my temper. I am, I am often, I am always, whoops, I am, I am always calm. Calm. Yeah, yeah. I'm often tired though. Yeah. Oh. However, if you want to keep learning English, expanding your vocabulary, speaking like a native Englishman, and expanding your vocabulary, yeah, then hit the subscribe button below and press the bell notification next to it for the latest videos and uploads. Until then, bye for now.